Only one place to start this hour with the front runners in the title race. Manchester City on course for a 5th Premier League title in 6 years. And in fact, they could even go into Sunday's game at home to Chelsea as champions. Our reporter Anton Toloui is at Manchester City's training grounds. He joins us live right now. Good afternoon to you, Anton. A huge week for City, could get even bigger. You spoke to Pep Guardiola this afternoon. How did he seem? What did he have to say about the title race?
Look, David, we've all been talking about the potential treble, haven't we? Especially after Manchester City's incredible performance in midweek in the Champions League against Real Madrid. But Pep Guardiola very much focused on the Premier League today. Didn't want to talk about the 3 trophies they could win, just wanted to focus on the one they could, as you said, wrap up this weekend on Sunday against Chelsea. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because Pep Guardiola admits he still thinks about the time when they could have wrapped up the title in front of their own fans 5 years ago when they played against Manchester United. They were 2-0 up on the day at the Etihad, and they ended up losing 3-2, and they had to go on and wait a little bit longer to win the title. Guardiola insists he's desperate to win the title in front of their own fans this weekend, and told us all about the Premier League title and just how important it is to him.
On Sunday we have the game is in our hands to win the most important competition. So Premier League is the most important because it's 10-11 months every week and every week and every week, and we are lucky to have the chance to finish at home with our people, and we have to take it.
You've talked this season about the Premier League being the most difficult because it's been at its strongest. Does that mean if you do win the title, this will mean more than the other ones?
No, we cannot deny that the Premier League against Liverpool was easier. Not at all. Well, the feeling that is that I think the top 6 we invite 1 or 2 more teams to sit on the table. So Liverpool, Newcastle is there already. There's 1 game away to qualify for the Champions League next season. Yesterday, I saw the game against Brighton because we'll be the next opponent. I see it with the energy, enthusiasm they play. It was wow. Newcastle deserves to be there. For what they have done this season, deserve to be there. And so there are more people, but the Premier Leagues, I cannot say this one was more difficult or easier than the other ones. Always is so difficult.
And Anton, as well as a 5th in 6 years, it could be a 3rd consecutive Premier League title for Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. Did you think he expected to do so well when he joined the club?
It's interesting, isn't it? Pep Guardiola very much wanted to focus on this season. Didn't want to talk too much about the bigger picture project, but you think about the season as a whole. Arsenal racing to 50 points in the opening half of the season. Guardiola said, look, it's been tough at times. Called the Carabao Cup defeat to Southampton one of the lowest points in his time at the club in his almost 7 years. Key injuries to players earlier in the season, the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Ruben Diaz been out at various points, John Stones as well. So we kind of focused on the negative side as well. So a question that came up was, look, Pep Guardiola, have you questioned yourself during the season? You come into for some criticism. Have you questioned yourself? And Pep, well, he answered in his usual sort of charm, in his kind of stylish way, didn't he?
I love myself a lot, but I never thought.
You once said,
Never,
we sat here
ever.
talking about David Silva once, and you said that even though David Silva had been a great player in Spain, that when you saw he signed for City, you thought, I'm not sure whether that would work in England. You'd never had those same doubts about yourself.
Yeah, no, I said again, I love myself a lot, but I think we're going to do a good job. But I arrive with no expectations in myself, so do wherever you want, but no. I could not imagine with players and all the people here do what we have done in the Premier League. No, not at all. I realized immediately after 5, 6, 7 games, Premier League, first season, I said, how tough is that? And it's got to learn quick, how is the Premier League and the players and the teams. And after, every day was like, come on, but a little better. Try to arrive here every day. I try to mentally say they have to do the team a little bit better that we have done yesterday. And with this mentality, the players feel it that always you can achieve it.
So, look, clearly the message from Pep Guardiola today is, look, you can talk about the treble as much as you want, but winning a 5th Premier League title in 6 years is one heck of an achievement. And obviously, Manchester City can do that. They will do that if they win on Sunday against Chelsea. And like I said earlier, David, they could even go into the game if Arsenal don't get a point, at least against Forest on Saturday, as champions already.
Anton, thank you very much indeed.